Hey, this is Seth Green. Welcome to the May 20th, 2020 edition of Fix My Marketing. That's right, it is May 2020. Can you say 23 times fast? All right, we're going to talk about some fun stuff today. All right, we're going to dive in just a second. All right, let's take a look here. All right, let's go take a look at some online marketing. All right, so first off, we are going to dive into our friends at Boom Masterclass. They are the wonderful folks who are offering Zoom virtual classes with Broadway stars that my daughter is taking advantage of. We are currently running two different types of ads for them. We are running one, that is a lead form ad where people fill out a form before they get to the landing page on the website itself. We are now, they were asking for name and email, and that was it. And they weren't doing anything with that information. They weren't actually taking the name and email, entering in the database, and mailing those people, which now they're mailing them every single day. They're downloading the names. We added more questions, so it's name, email, cell phone number, who's your favorite Broadway star, are you a student, teacher, parent, what are you hoping to get out of Boom? So much more qualified lead. And we're split testing interests. Right now you will see we run 52 different ad sets. We're separating by gender, male or female, and we're separating by what they're interested in. So women who are interested in the musical Wicked, men who are interested in the musical Wicked, women who are interested in Matilda, men who are interested in Matilda, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, and us. And so as you can see, our best performer right now is women who love Wicked the musical. We've got 23 of them at €4 and 12 pence, pounds, dollars. Sorry, Rory, my current double, whatever you are, whatever the currency it is, I'm behind on the currency front. Female women who are into Idina Menzel, it takes second place. And then we've got a bunch of people who haven't responded. And once we've spent enough, like 16 cents isn't enough to tell. So once we've spent enough money there, we can then pause those campaigns and, hey, Sharon, only focus our ads on, and our ad budget on what's working. Super excited. We've got our click-through rates. Anything over 1% on Facebook is considered good. And as you will see, everything here is even our worst performing campaign that got leads is many multiples of what is considered good. Hey, Courtney, so that's doing awesome, and they're super excited. Then we finally got conversion pixels in place on their website so we could track which ads lead to sales. So, so far we've sold 2 memberships at an average of $30 or €30, whatever that is, a piece. And their membership is monthly, so they'll break even, I believe, in month 2 or 3, and then it's all profit from there. And you'll see again, we did 8 different ad sets, and so far, both sales, which are at $5, $5.79, which means they're profitable in month 1, which is awesome, are coming from Les Mis. So we look at the video ad, and this is a woman who was Eponine in Les Mis on Broadway, and then she was Kim in Miss Saigon, and now up until Corona, she was starring in Hadestown and has been nominated for 2 Tonys. So that is working really well. Her ads are performing and turning into sales, which obviously makes them super happy. Then we're gonna go take a look at one of our financial advisors. I'm not gonna critique the ads we did. I'm gonna go look at ads they did on their own that I have not looked at yet. So this one, 7 leads, this land, whatever that is, looks like it is performing the best, has more leads. Let's see what audience they're using. Looks like nationwide, age 50 plus, top 10% of income, households with adult kids. But they're doing automatic placements, which I would say is a no-no, because that means they're running everywhere in places that people don't look very much. Let's go look at the ad itself. The ad is a sign that says land for sale. Land ownership has been a hallmark of wealth builders for centuries. It's a proven way to build prosperity. You can buy, there are solutions within your 401k and IRA you can learn with no tax consequences. We'll handle the whole thing. Is real estate part of your retirement plan? There's no description. They missed this whole thing. You could have written a whole lot more. So, and there's no display link if I don't fill out the lead form for me to go to the website. Hey, Lindsay. So they're missing out on a bunch. They are generating leads, so good for them. I bet you we could get more leads. I bet you we could get them at a much cheaper cost. And my issue with the audience is it's way too broad. It's 13 million people. I would add a whole bunch of interests, like you saw we did with the musicals, but you could add boat owner, plane owner, people into private aviation, wine, art, stuff like that, or even Forbes, Inc., Business Week, CNBC, Investors Business Daily. So I would definitely add more interest and test to see which one of those would work better. Now we're going to go look at Angry, whatever Angry is. Angry is a much smaller audience. That is Clemson, South Carolina, who are 48 and up, baby boomers, personal finance. Okay, so that's a couple interests. Again, using automatic placements, boo to that. And then let's see what the ad is. The ad is a typewriter. 20% or 30% of your life needs to be wiped away in a couple of matter of weeks with the wrong investment strategy. What do? Employ the income for life method. Never lose your hard-earned money again. You should be angry is the headline. It's got a typewriter typing crisis, but again, the description is blank. The display link is blank. I wonder, can I preview this and go opt in? Here, let's go. Pull it up. Ew, that's a problem. The post doesn't work. You guys might want to check that. Kick the IRS out. Retirement, South Carolina. Okay, more interest, but again, they're lumping them all together. You saw we did like 52 ad sets on the Boom Masterclass campaign to find out which interest combination works. It's a lot more work, but you get better results. And if we go look at our ad, it's got a guy kicking the word tax. Again, we keep missing description and display link. And it doesn't tell us what the offer is. Learn about strategies that our income for life clients are taking advantage of to defeat the IRS. Is it an ebook? Is it a video series? You're not telling me what I'm going to go get. So I would definitely add that in. All right. Now let's take a look at, hey Patty, this is a Medicare financial advisor, client of ours. So we're running 2 different campaigns. Let's go look at the one that does the best, where we tested 3 different ads. We found that one worked the best. The one that's working the best has a older couple. We've got get your free guide now in the image. We're using emojis and check marks to get people's attention. Do you want your Medicare made easy? You can avoid these costly mistakes. Get the guide. Here's the title. Download your copy. It's got a link in case you don't click through to the form, and it's working and generating leads. And the better part is not 100% of the leads obviously don't convert, but I believe out of these 7, we've already gotten 2 booked appointments for the potential clients to actually meet with those financial advisors. Hey, Scott. So we're super excited about that. It's turning into actual appointments for them to write business, and then we'll be off to the races. So that is, those are the couple things I kind of wanted to share or go over with you on the ad side. Then I want to share something with you on the tracking side. Because one of the most important things you can do eventually is know your numbers. So I don't know if I'll be able to. I want to show you a performance report. Thank you for the heart or the love or whatever that was. A performance report from one particular marketing campaign. So this is what we do to track our results. So we have the campaign, we have how much money we spend. In this case, we sponsored an email. 10,700 people opened the email, 1,375 people clicked. That's a 12.8% click-through rate, which is really good. If we divide clicks by cost, we paid 85 cents, 86 cents per click. We got 179 people to opt in for the webinar. So it cost us $8.93 per lead. We also grabbed 32 people's email addresses, snail mail, and phone number who didn't opt in from our website with some sneaky software we're using. Hey, Brian. So our cost to get a lead that way was $44. Of those 179 people, 101 showed up on the webinar, which is a 56% show up rate, which is actually really good. Normal is 20 to 30%. So the fact more people are home right now, so we paid $15 per person. So it basically cost us 2 people to register to get 1 to show up. And the best part is they all 101, every single one of them stayed till the end. Now, the trick I did to get them to do that was I gave them a bribe at the very beginning of the webinar that they would get a physical copy of my book that they wanted without having to pay shipping, handling, or printing. Like I would pay to get it in their hands if they stayed till the end. So they did, and it worked. We weren't trying to get consultations, so there were 0 consults and 0 show-ups because we weren't trying to get any, but we did get 7 sales, which is what we were going for. It took 25 leads to get 25 people to register for the webinar to get a sale. So 4% of the people converted and bought. Our cost per sale was $228. Our sales amount was $10,479 a month. So our ROI in month 1 on the $1,600 spent was $654. So every dollar we spent, we got back $654, which is awesome. It's a multiple month program. So assuming they stick around, it's a 3-month minimum, which means our total sales will be $31,437, and our ROI into month 3 will be $1,964. Hey, John Paul. $1,964 for every dollar we put in. So if I had a black box and you put $1 on one side, I turned a crank and almost $2 grand came out the other side. How many times would you want to trade me $1 for 2,000? All day, right? Every dollar you have, you'd back up the truck, you'd borrow money to plow money into it if it kept churning out those numbers consistently. So you've got to track your metrics in order to know what all of these are, because now when we have the same offer running on multiple platforms and multiple LinkedIn groups and multiple sponsored email blasts, we can compare. We can say, hey, which audience worked the best? Which group turned the best? Where did we get the highest? We might have got higher leads on Facebook. We might have gotten a cheaper cost per lead on LinkedIn, but what was our highest ROI? Where did we get the best bang for our marketing buck? So you need a sheet like this for every campaign you run so you can compare and contrast and make intelligent decisions about where to deploy your money. So if you want one of these, I'm happy to share it with you. Or if you want to talk to us about how we can help make your marketing better, go to marketdominationllc.com, watch the awesome trailer, and then punch in your information, and it will take you to my calendar. You can book a time to talk to one of my awesome staff about how we can implement these for you. And hey, thanks, Scott, and help you fix your marketing. So super excited about what's going on in the marketplace now. More people are online than ever before because a lot of them are stuck home, which means traffic is higher, traffic costs are cheaper. Go take advantage of it, get your message out, help more people, make more money, have more fun. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same place.